Yeah, early September, things ramp up. We have four other things to talk about besides Dorian that's sitting right here. We have a couple of disturbances that have the chance to develop. We have tropical depression number 8 that formed, and we have another tropical storm that formed, Fernand, in the Gulf of Mexico. First, let's talk about these potential ones here. This one here, you see, pretty persistent. It's near Bermuda here. It's going to hang around for a day or so. It does have the chance to develop. Hurricane Center giving it a 50% chance across the board there for the next 2 days and the next 5 days. Farther out, not even off the coast of Africa, 70% chance to develop here as the computer models latch onto this one very quickly. Not in the short term because technically it's still over Africa. We're talking about this wave right here, and once it moves off the coast, a lot of the computer models want to spin this right up. This will be one of those Cabo Verde type storms where it develops right by those islands there and then moves on out. So we'll have to keep an eye on this one here as we go through. It's still 2 weeks away or so. So here's Fernand. This one's not going to bother us here. It's going to move into Mexico over the next day or so as a tropical storm, and then that one will be at that. In fact, it won't even last the rest of the week. This one too, we're not worried about. We're looking at it becoming a tropical storm and strengthening, but it will get pulled up to the north, probably by the same thing that's pulling up Dorian here. As that moves up to Canada, it'll pull that up. So next name on the list, if it does become a tropical storm, will be Gabrielle. We're etching off a bunch of names here as we get into the peak of hurricane season.